Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel A Happier Me. Today I'm sharing some of my top tips and techniques to keep my house clean and organized. I'm always on the lookout for practical and easy cleaning tips so I can spend less time on chores and more time on things that I like. I'm a busy mom, so if you are someone similar with no household daily help available but want to maintain a clean house, then please keep watching this video from start to finish because I will be sharing lots of tips. I live in this beautiful Southern California where the weather is great year round. However, we often feel the lack of help as compared to India, especially with kids and jobs and daily household work. So back in India, when I was growing up, I was not used to, washing dishes every day, mopping, vacuuming. So to give me the motivation to do these boring tasks, my tip number one is to always listen to something inspirational or music or any type of podcast while doing these boring cleaning tasks. We moms have to multitask. I don't recommend multitasking on things which require your attention, but some basic tasks like these are fine. Tip number two, set a timer. So when you have a timer, you will be surprised how much you can get done in that quick time. So this is the tip that I learned from my mother-in-law. She does a speed cleaning and I noticed that if I set a timer for 10 minutes, my brain is in that active mode and then I will get a lot more done because I have in my background some timer running, so it just helps me speed up the process. So use something like Alexa to help you stick to the timer. I would often ask Alexa how many minutes remain in my timer. So this gives me an idea to increase or decrease my speed. So having a timer helps me to do the same amount of cleaning in an efficient way, and this helps me a lot. Tip number three, clean as you cook. Instead of leaving a mess to clean up after cooking, put things back as you go. This includes rinsing dishes and wiping counters while your food is simmering. It's a habit that I'm still working on, but it makes a big difference. Instead of leaving that oil, bread, spices or anything else that you've taken out from the shelf or drawer, put it back once you're done using it. This will speed up your cleaning process afterwards. Tip number four, designate a space for everything. Clutter builds up on flat surfaces like on counters, tables. When you don't have designated spots, take a couple of minutes to put things back where they belong. For instance, have a place for your keys, jackets, purses, shoes right close to your entrance so that when you go out you have things to pick it up from, or when you come back to your house you can put them in their designated space because this is something that you use every day. Similarly, close to my entrance I have a place where my mails go. So this brings me to my next tip, which is tackle paper clutter immediately. Sort mail immediately upon arrival and shred and discard any unnecessary papers and file important documents. Use a folder for items that needs immediate attention and another for long-term storage like mortgage or tax documents. This is how I do it. So I have this file folder and I have all these categories. These are all the documents that I save, and I used to have a shredder, but now I would just tear the unnecessary papers that I don't want to keep into small pieces and just throw it in the dustbin. Okay, the next tip is to keep flat surfaces clear. So spend 15 minutes each morning clearing off flat surfaces like kitchen counters, coffee tables and dining tables. Use baskets or trays to keep things organized, and this will avoid the visual clutter. The next tip is to make your bed every day. It usually takes 1 or 2 minutes, but it can totally transform the room. When I wake up, I open the window curtains, and if it's pleasant, I also open the windows and let the fresh air come in while I'm getting ready for the day. I live in a 2-story house and my bedroom is upstairs. After making my bed, which takes me less than a minute, I make sure to take anything that needs to go back to its place downstairs. Like if I have a glass of water that I use for the night, this brings me to the next tip, which is don't leave a room empty-handed. Always glance around and take something that belongs elsewhere with you when you leave a room. This one habit is especially useful to keep your living room clean. The next tip is do laundry more often. So to avoid laundry pile up and the hassle of putting it away, I recommend doing laundry at least 4 to 5 times a week for a family of 4, so that you have your designated laundry day. In my case, like, I do it for 5 days, so we have 4 days for each of our 4 family members and 1 day for sheets and towels. And this way it is under control and I don't feel overwhelmed. I used to only do laundry thrice and it was just getting too much. So now it's much better. So this is my tip, that if you do one load a day, it will really help you because then you won't be discouraged to fold and put away the laundry, and this way they will not become all wrinkly. My next tip is to deep clean bathrooms weekly. Set aside one day, usually on a weekend. So what I do is, before I take a shower, I would quickly clean my toilet, and I have these disposable cleaning ones. So this way I will just throw them once I'm done, and my toilet stays pretty clean. I also have essential oil diffuser, so this makes my bathroom smell great. My next tip is to do a quick vacuum twice a week. So quick vacuum heavy traffic areas, like in my case it's the kitchen, the entry hallway and my family room. A cordless vacuum like this one from Dyson is highly efficient and convenient. Or you can buy a iRobot type of a vacuum if you have pets or have very busy schedule. There are a lot more advanced options available, and I have put some of the links in the description below. Hire a professional cleaner if deep cleaning isn't your thing. I think that is a great tip, and they can handle tasks like cleaning windows, blinds, baseboards and some kitchen appliances. So I have one professional who comes twice a month. This way my house pretty much stays clean. So this is in addition to the daily kitchen cleaning and tidying up that I do. My next tip is to do quick cleaning. So do things immediately if they take less than a minute, rather than procrastinating them. So while brushing my teeth, I use that time to clean my bathroom sink area. I would just wipe it and I keep one cleaning rag on the counter. This way there's any splatter from water gets cleaned immediately, and I don't have to make it really dirty for the whole week to clean it on a weekend. The next tip is to keep your linens clean and organized. So this will make a big difference when someone opens your linen closet, and this is how I have organized mine. So there is also a good way of folding towels to make it look very neat. Tip number 16, do a 15-minute cleanup every morning and a 30-minute tidy up each night to prevent any type of build up. For example, I would take 15 minutes to quickly wipe my counter after I'm done cooking, and put all the dishes in the dishwasher, run the load, and sometimes if the floors are dirty, I will also do a quick vacuum and mop. So, and then I will take some time to look around the house and put things back, fix the pillows and stuff. So all in all, it takes about 25 to 30 minutes at night, and next morning when I wake up, my house looks good. So I have made this rule that no matter how tired I am, I have to spend at least 15 to 20 minutes each night to at least clean my kitchen, so that next morning when I wake up, I have a clean kitchen to work with. I feel like we are doing this cleaning for ourselves and not to show it off to others, because we deserve to live in a clean house. If you have family members who can help you, then that's even better. My next tip is to designate play area for kids. If you have kids, then give them a specific area and always give them baskets and bins to keep their toys. My kids are older and prefer board games and Legos and few other video games and stuff, so we do have designated spaces where their devices go, where their Legos and other crafts items go. So this way they won't clutter the whole house, and also if they're working with small things, try to give them a tray, so this way everything is contained. And your home will not look spotless if you have too many things. So this brings me to the next tip, which is to constantly declutter. And this is something that we shouldn't be doing during spring cleaning or during Diwali. We just have to at least have one day a week to go over areas. It could be as small as a drawer, your closet, anything like paper clutter that you have to constantly get rid of, because agree or not, we are bringing in a lot more items than they're exiting. So if you declutter on a weekly basis, then it is much more manageable. And I feel that this is more effective. You have to make sure that every month at the very least you should tackle one small area and declutter it. The next step is to use a watch, and this way it will remind you to get up. So I wear this watch, and if I am sitting for very long, it buzzes and tells me to stretch and move, and I will take 1 minute break and do a quick 1 minute task, like maybe transferring clothes from washer to dryer, or emptying my mailbox, or whatever I can get done in 1 minute. So use technology wherever you can to maintain your schedule and add reminders. My next step is to change your mindset. Cleaning doesn't have to be daunting. If you do a little every day, it won't take long, and you can maintain a tidy home without feeling overwhelmed. I've noticed it's just in my mind that I keep procrastinating things, but once I am ready, then it doesn't take that long. So if you're doing it consistently, by spending 30 minutes a day, we can have a clean, tidy house, so we don't feel ashamed if somebody stops by in a short notice. So please try to follow these tips and techniques, and let me know if they help you. Also, if you have any other comments about what ways that you think you keep your house clean, please share those in the comments as well. And if you would like me to make a video on something specific, please let me know that as well. As always, if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your support means a lot and helps me create more content for you. Share this video with family and friends who might also benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.